King is your mother.
Nah.
We started? Let's go.
Yeah, we're starting.
Let's
Episode number 4.
Hello, everyone.
We good?
Yeah.
Levántense, putos. I know it's...
Fuck.
We were supposed to start an hour ago, bitches.
Yeah,
Episode 4, so what are we talking about?
we had a rough night.
You want to do a recap from last night? What the fuck? We ended up at Oktoberfest.
Well, I showed up late because I had to fucking drive.
And we wanted to party.
You were life of the party, though, at the end of the night.
Dude,
Where the fuck are you guys going?
We got poisoned
Yeah,
last night.
I thought
You
they
got
were.
roofied?
I thought they were closing the place down, and you guys were just rolling out. I was like, oh, I guess we're leaving. And then like I look around, and like everyone's still there. I was like, guess they're not closing down. So I was like, I just didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was all over the place, man. I was having a great time.
So, what have we all been up to?
What's the
That's
difference?
picking up because David's got to get closer.
I could still hear him, though.
What have we all been up to, guys?
It sounds like cool.
There we go. There we go.
With me, nothing's changed. I've been just working. I've been trying
Yeah?
to survive.
So it's been a month since we've recorded our last stuff.
I went to the junkyard just a couple days ago. Got that turbo out of that car.
And then where's it at now? Just sitting there still?
In his ass.
It's in the backyard. I gotta clean it up.
With the turbo from what?
3000 GT.
You pulled a turbo?
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
With the help of David.
Yeah,
who
so
was just recording instead of doing shit, or what?
Hmm?
Is it who was just recording you and saying que te vale madre la vida instead
No,
of...
he didn't do shit. He was well, I mean, he did. He
I'm
he
grateful.
actually
This is a grateful
it
son
off.
of a bitch, dude.
I was under the car looking to see what next needed to come off, and he's like, "No, look."
I was
And it came,
manhandling
and it
it.
came right off. Yeah.
I'm almost
Maybe people
And
are
then
watching.
And then the gasket fell on my face.
At Oktoberfest, remember? We were talking about your cats, and apparently people knew about your cat situation because people
Oh
were...
yeah.
Your cat situation.
Yeah.
And we saw some guy on this and that watched the podcast, and he started talking about my cats, and I was like, "Oh, what?"
Yeah.
Just some guy?
And no, it was
This is my cousin.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But they're watching.
Yeah, cousin.
Thanks.
Todos los pinches player haters are
Dude,
watching,
he's
trying to see how we
funny
do
as
things.
hell, dude. I
Thanks
love
for
that
watching,
guy.
everybody.
Yeah, whether you like it or not. Whether our subjects are not cool enough. Favorite part about last night, Oktoberfest?
Seeing all my
The aluminum cup?
fucking coworkers.
Aluminum cup.
Yeah. At Kodo, they had the aluminum.
They had a
Refills.
blue aluminum cup that you got your
Yeah.
Oh, that
beer
little,
with.
like a tin thing?
Yeah, but
Oh.
I mean,
A Bud Light one, right?
Didn't you say your father-in-law
it says
just
Kodo on it.
chucked the
Yeah,
fucking shit out of it?
He chucked one because they didn't tell you, hey, keep it, you get $1 off. So he chucked it, and then we found out later. So we ended up, I don't know if they were selling the cups. I don't know if we bought.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
cups.
selling that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Any cool beers, or they're all the same shit?
I had that 80 grit that was like chocolate milk. It was thick. I was sipping on it for like
You know what, man?
half an hour.
I found out they had the 32-ounce Miller Lite cans, and
that's
I
what
stuck
you
with that all
rolled with.
night, bro. Yeah, I rolled it.
Que porque este güey being too sensitive, que no quería champagne de beers.
Yeah,
Dude, that tastes like piss water.
quantity over quality.
What,
man.
the High Life? Miller High
Do we
Life?
wanna talk
I
about
love
your-
that shit.
I like it, man.
I like that shit.
I liked it.
Do we want to talk about how you guys were both fucking strapped and drinking?
I don't go. Yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
Tampoco si saben?
I mean, I
mean,
like
you
to
just-
think I do.
You just point and pull the trigger, right?
All right. Okay,
always
so
strapped.
what you been up to the last month?
Just the same shit, man. Just like Noel said, just working, man. Nothing new. Just started going back to school again, and just going with that. Trying to balance that shit out.
And you're in Nampa or right now? Or
Yeah,
what?
I'm working in Nampa, so there's that new job I got. There's different places up there that we're at, so I'm like moving around like between like Caldwell, Nampa, Boise, just kind of bouncing around wherever they fucking send us.
And you like your job?
Hell yeah, I do. I do. It's not it's
You
not.
right there on purpose.
It's not
Yeah.
all in the same place all the time, which I like, because going to the same place over and over, at least for me, eventually just kind of like starts weighing on me. So like every time we go to something new, it's just kind of it's refreshing. It's a nice little change.
What about you, David?
Just been staying busy. Bunch of housework. We moved into a new house here beginning of spring, and it just needed some work, so we're doing some work on that. Spent
Oh, so you move spots?
Yeah. We're living east of Twin Falls now.
Oh, I
What?
didn't
You
even
never been
know
to his
that.
house?
Not the new one, apparently.
Holy shit!
But
It's been
yeah,
a while. I
This is
thought.
new to me. Shit.
yeah. So I'm trying to manage a little bit of land and spend some of my time doing sketchy car work with Noel.
Oh yeah, dude.
I don't give a fuck. Fucking Jack's all fucked.
If I
Dude,
die,
it's
I
been
die.
nothing but
Coulda
car
put at
trouble
least
with
a
me the
cinder
last
block.
Fucking month.
Yeah.
Like I'm driving the Jeep, it breaks down. I'm waiting for car parts. I'm driving the truck because I don't have the Jeep. The freaking truck breaks down.
Tight.
Yeah, and luego stay away, fucking making fun of me on the group chat. Que I don't give a fuck about life.
No, I said that.
Oh, that was you.
Hey, did you guys see his sketchy like jack work though?
No, I didn't.
He had that Widowmaker jack, you know,
The one that you kind of screw up and it just like scissors
Uh-huh.
up.
So he has it, and it's not laying like flat on a surface.
Hey, I put a fucking what was it? A jack stand?
So he put jack stands under there, you know, because safety's
Harbor
first.
Freight jack stand.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, you need to put jack
Yo, I
stands.
need to
You
say it.
slide the tire under there. He's like, if I die, I die, dude.
He's like, I need to get under there, otherwise I can't see that little pin, like that pinch ring or whatever.
I'll say it. Eso no es que te valga verga la vida. That's pendejo. Dude, what if you get crushed, bro? Then who the fuck is gonna take your spot?
Who's gonna take care of your cats?
Yeah, then I have to like.
What? I told you I'd take the cars, dude, not the cats.
Oh, well, they come with the cars, dude.
All right, so today's topic we're gonna talk about HDMI, aka ADHD.
ADHD.
ADHD. Why are we gonna talk
HD.
about that? You're very passionate about
what
it,
does
right?
it stand for, first of all?
Yeah.
What does it stand for?
Quickly, before we start, does anyone need any more drinks?
No.
No.
All right, I'm gonna go get a drink.
It stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactive Disorder. But I don't even think it's called that anymore. I think it's called neurodivergent syndrome or something like that. Like it's there's new research coming out constantly. It's evolving, you know, it's a new science. They're barely freaking acknowledging that it's real, you know, within the last 10 years before everyone just thought it was made up or whatever. But
So
I mean,
when was it supposedly
been
discovered,
around.
or when was it supposedly discovered, or whatever?
There's notes in 1600
Articles.
articles or scripts or whatever that say exactly the freaking children inattentive, hyperactive, sugar exacerbates it, all that kind of shit. So it's always been a thing. But
Do you
barely.
think it's always existed and we just now know of it?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
for
it's
sure.
always it's a
So it's
part
not
of
like it's a new
evolution, yeah.
case. It's like, oh my god, this shit's on the high rise. Do you think it's always been there?
It's always been there. Yeah.
So
a certain
We
a
just have a
certain
name for it now.
population of humans, you know.
So describe it. Since you say you have it, describe what the fuck is it like?
he's very passionate.
Well, it's like it's either on or off. It's all or nothing. Like I can't do anything half-assed.
We only deal in absolutes.
Exactly.
What
Oh, you have it too?
Yeah.
Por eso le vale verga la vida, dude.
Yeah.
All or nothing.
All or nothing. Sink or swim. Fucking throw me in the deep end and I'll
Yeah,
figure it
I
out.
definitely agree on that sink or swim shit. Like, hell yeah, like, let's go.
Well, you guys usually sink though, more than
I haven't
swim.
sunk once. What are you talking about? I'm still here, bitch.
I can fucking doggy paddle, goddammit.
Pero esos pinches carros, let me give an example. You start with one car, then you get another, but you never really, you started them, but you never really. Ended them.
The second car was a impulse buy that I thought I would never get another chance to.
The white one?
Yeah, because it's a super rare car. There's only like 2,000 of them.
Yeah, whatever. Looks like a piece of shit to me.
2,600 or something, I think, of that year.
What about you? What's a project that you've started and finished and you're proud of it because of ADHD?
That I've started and finished?
Yeah, because I got a feeling people that have HDHD or ADHD actually don't finish anything.
No, let me tell you, they actually have a lot of open projects and they don't like to finish
So
them. Procrastinator? Yeah, to
Yeah.
a T. Absolutely.
Yeah, I do that like a motherfucker.
So then that's not being attention to detail or whatever.
Well, it's because you don't do anything when there's no pressure on you. So you procrastinate and build your own pressure.
Until you have to
So
do it.
you have to do it. Yeah.
Wasn't
So you guys need like a fucking timer.
Yeah.
A deadline.
I need a fucking light on my ass, like a fucking fire under my ass to get me to do anything. So
yeah, that's also like why I've said like me and this guy have talked before, and like we were like discussing one time like an empire. It's like I'm saying like I would never be the fucking emperor, but I'd be the enforcer. I'd be like the
Either gats and shit.
yeah like like I'd be the
You
Darth.
You just
I'd-
wouldn't have a leadership role. You'd have more of a support role.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'd be the Darth Vader to his Darth Sidious. That's what I'd be.
Would
Oh,
you
yeah.
would you be able to lead or? Because you could delegate a lot of shit that you
if
don't
I
finish.
had an enforcer like that motherfucker, yeah, absolutely. I'd be like, yeah, go kill that motherfucker. I can't do it.
I said the word delegate, and you're like, someone said that's a powerful word, and then you made a fucking joke out of it.
No, pues
I'm
go
like,
give me a
yeah,
beer.
I'm like, go give me a beer,
Hey,
and
go get him a
then
beer. Hey, just delegate.
I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm delegating.
No, he told you. I was like, what?
When do you think? When were you diagnosed with
Okay,
HDMI?
it's funny how I found out that I had it. Okay,
What year?
well, it was when we were in college, so like 2009, 2010, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
We're partying, college kids. Everyone's popping Adderalls, fucking partying all night. I'm like, ooh, that sounds cool. Let's do it. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, it went like, how do I explain it? Like, it was tunnel vision before, or I only had like my scope of seeing was
You
like
had narrow.
this. And then when I took that pill, it felt like it went like this. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, this is what,
do an Adderall.
no, this is what it's supposed to feel like, be a normal person, basically. And I'm like,
Well, how did you know that was normal though?
well,
Yeah.
You just
I
feel
didn't.
it, man. I don't
I
know.
didn't, I didn't know. It just felt like that had been missing from like for a while or whatever. So then I went and got a doctor's appointment. I was like, hey man, I think I might have ADHD.
So you experimented with drugs, you did them, and you're like, fuck,
Yeah.
this has been missing.
Yeah. So,
But
I
with
get
like with
tested for
David,
it,
just to have like
and-
some kind of conflict, that's where I would say that. Not saying that mental health or any of this shit is true, but like everyone has a different situation. Like what I do is normal. And if I go out and fucking do drugs, I'm like, whoa, I've been missing on that. Like, how the fuck are you gonna know though?
it was because it felt different drinking because you still get it's like a whole. Remember I said it's a dopamine deficiency in your brain. So ADHD people are hyper focused trying to find more dopamine. So whether that be by drinking, eating, having sex, whatever, it's the reward system, right?
Getting under cars.
The adrenaline.
Yeah, you get adrenaline too.
So there's ways of creating or getting dopamine without like alternative other than the fucking pill,
yeah.
like a skydiving. Would
Yeah,
that
yeah.
like get you?
Yep.
What about you? When were you diagnosed, or when the fuck did you think you find out?
Mine's way more recent. I was actually going snowboarding with this guy, and I took some of his Adderall, and then I was like, nothing's happening. Well, actually, the very first time I ever took it was in Vegas.
Oh
but
yeah,
you
it was
did?
like when we were 21.
yeah, we went to Vegas, and I took a pill. Again,
That's not recent.
Well, I'm just telling you my first experience with it. Like my
Okay.
So I took it, and it's kind of the same thing. Like once it took effect, I always tell this guy it's like it's like I had standard vision. Like I was watching standard definition TV.
And then we were watching HD.
Yeah, and then everything's like really amplified and
like
everything.
4K, 8K shit.
Yeah, but that was just the effect because I think I'd never taken it before. But then after like years later, I did it, and then like I took it, and it's like nothing's happening because I was expecting the same effect.
Mm-hmm.
But then after that second time I took it, like I said, I didn't get that same effect, but everything was like I was like, oh, I can like focus. Like I noticed my mind wasn't like just fucking wandering and shit. It like dialed me in. Best way I can put it. So then after that, this guy kept talking to me about it, and then finally I was like, all right, well, let me go fucking schedule an
I kept
appointment.
pointing out things that I'd noticed. I'm like, hey man, that's an ADD thing right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I
so-
didn't do this. Oh, that's because you have ADD.
And I was like, yeah.
But have you guys actually gone to a medical?
Yeah, I have.
And it's legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a prescription too.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I'm fucking ADHD. to
Entonces,
the
este
T.
güey prescribed Andy, and he went and actually saw a professional.
He delegated, so I went.
What about you, David? Do you think do you feel any of that
You think you have
lack of
ADHD?
dopamine?
No, man, I think I'm normal. You know,
No, he's not normal, dude.
He's all
He's a fucking anxiety
But you're kind of a
junkie.
neat freak, which is
I am.
Like he's
He's an
clean as
anxiety
fuck.
junkie.
I'm a neat freak. I'm a germaphobe. I have anxiety.
But
thrives on
aren't those
anxiety.
also symptoms of all that shit that you think you have, or that you have?
I mean, I don't get anxiety like he does.
Like me, I'm the same way that like him. Like when there's shit like that, and you come in, like if I was at my parents, they wouldn't accept this shit. They'd be like, dude, someone's coming. We got everything's got to be clear the fuck out. I get anxiety, dude,
Hey,
when I see
it
shit
was
everywhere.
clear. That's all being used right now.
Like go look at like if you look at my room, there's fucking nothing on the floor. Otherwise, I'd be tripping balls.
What? It's movable. It's on freaking tires.
All right.
But
So you pretty normal then.
yeah, like I've popped Adderall. You know, Noel's given me Adderall before, and
Don't tell everyone I'm doing Adderall.
Well, stop fucking bringing them. So when you did it, what did you feel?
His fucking heart was racing.
yeah, I didn't like it. Like my heart was racing. I felt the need to like.
You got
do
anxiety.
stuff. Yeah. Like I just had to get stuff done, and
But don't we say he's usually high strung, right?
Yeah.
So with that pill, like I said, it's supposed to like mellow you the fuck out, but it gave him more.
Yeah, it's because think about it like a
I'm
canal,
normal.
like a canal of water. Okay? If normal people have a full canal that's always running, that's the dopamine level.
Okay.
Think about my canal is halfway. And it's always halfway. And I try to get it to normal, like everyone else.
Whatever. Yeah.
And that's what the Adderall does. It does give
So for you, it goes up.
yeah, it goes up to normal level. If you guys take it, you guys are at
We're
the
just
normal level of
overflooded.
it. You're
Yeah.
gonna overflow, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why you're fucking all strung up and
yeah, no, I didn't like it, man.
yeah.
And
That's the best analogy I can explain to you. Like my level of dopamine is about half of what it should
You're an
be.
empty glass.
Yeah. The flow, it's supposed to have a steady flow. It's called tonic dopamine levels. Those are the ones that are always floating in whenever you have any kind of reward triggering system, like you drink.
Yeah,
you
disclaimer.
smoke, whatever.
If you feel like you got HDMI, go get checked the fuck out.
Yeah, check it out.
Well, that
And-
joke I say about HDMI isn't probably so far fetched,
God damn it. See, I just forgot what I was going to fucking say. It was important about it.
but it was a
HDMI.
disclaimer that we're not
ADHD.
doctors and shit.
Yeah.
They have
What
big.
about HDMI?
They have big balls.
No.
They have
was
goat
that?
balls.
Yeah, see, and that's another thing. If I get interrupted mid sentence, I forget what I was talking about.
That's just memory loss.
I have no short-term memory.
See, this is why,
Whatsoever.
just like on the next part, it's gonna be like, I want a controversial conversation, and I'm gonna get to it, and you're gonna get mad. But like,
And you guys,
This
I'm
is
gonna
why I
let
don't
you guys
believe in
talk
this shit, though.
because I can't fucking when we're talking over each other, I cannot fucking remember what I was trying to say.
yeah, but that sounds like something different, dude.
No,
you can't
that's-
blame it.
it's
Like
called
all your problems
executive
can't be
dysfunction. You have
ADHD.
no short-term memory, and if your train of thought gets derailed, it's gone.
do you have short-term memory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Short-term memory loss
Yeah. Like it's
or zero short-term memory.
Pero if
ability.
I grab like a gun and I'm like, "Hola, güey, acuérdate, pendejo,"
Okay,
you're not
well,
gonna, you're not gonna
it's-
remember.
no, of course. Yeah. It's like
So the thing about it is that I can transition short-term memories into long-term memories, and then they're there for fucking ever. But-
You know what I've noticed with Noel? Noel will do something, or we're gonna go do something. I come over, we're gonna go out and get some food or whatever. And Noel's doing 20 things to get ready to do that. And then I'm like, oh, hey, did you go get this? Oh, yeah, I need to go get it. He's walking back there to get it. And
And then something comes
something comes up, or
Mhm.
he
And I
like
forget.
dinks around with something in his
up. I'm
kitchen.
like, oh, that's what I was looking
And then he
for.
forgets what he's doing. And I'm like, dude, did you go get the thing? And he's like, oh, yeah, I forgot, man. And it was all within like minutes.
You need some fucking brain games. Remember
No,
when we were walking out to go eat?
That's my 80. That's like my 80 every fucking day. Like,
Yeah, but you should do some kind of like brain game.
well, I
Sudoku.
do. I have a place where I put everything. So when I'm about to leave anywhere, I have my keys, my phone, everything that I need in one spot. I grab it, and I'm out. And then
No,
as I'm walking out, I'm like, do I have everything? Did I forget anything? Did I forget
Yeah.
anything? I feel like I'm forgetting something.
So you strategically place things
Yeah.
in
Yes.
certain.
In my-
that
in my
shit
way.
sounds. That shit sounds
In my
stressful,
way
dude.
I
to-
do that
to
too.
remember where it's
I
at.
definitely do that shit
But
too.
and then when I get like as
Hold
I'm
on, 'cause you'll
walking
get mad.
out, I feel like I'm forgetting something, and I'm like, no, I got everything. I have everything. I get in the car, I'm driving off, and then as soon as I'm driving off, it pings.
Mhm.
Oh, that's what I fucking forgot. And
But
then-
you've
and
never
then,
tried anything to manage that?
He's done that.
Adderall helps.
Like a fucking calendar, a chart?
no, fuck that. You tell a ADD motherfucker to get a fucking chart
And
or
the fucking charts blink.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
I've
just
tried.
another
I've
chore.
tried. I know
yeah,
because I've tried it
planners
too.
and shit. That shit doesn't work.
He's tried a calendar, and the only thing he uses that fucking calendar for is on days he works and on days he gets paid.
yeah.
Fucking day off. Payday, bitch.
Yep.
Jalopy Friday
Yeah.
afternoon.
Jalabi.
So you were gonna say something before he interrupted. You were saying something about
Did you forget?
Yes.
yeah.
Mm.
See?
Okay, so we'll leave it at that.
And I forgot to take my pills too, so that's just long gone.
You can't have it in your mind.
That's it.
well, since no one's gonna ask me, like Adderall for me, it doesn't do shit.
AD.
Because you don't have any
But I have so like all these things you guys are describing, like unorganized or forgetting. I am very forgetful, but I don't think I have.
Yeah, see,
ADHD.
and that's the thing, and that's what people say. It's like, well, I always forget, and I don't remember things, and I'm clumsy. Well, everyone does that, but that's not you every single fucking day of your
It
life.
is every day. I
No,
forget.
I
I
don't
lose
believe it.
keys every day. I lose keys, wallets, IDs last night. Every day there's something missing. But for me, that's why I have to write everything down. If it's not in the
No.
agenda, I will not do it.
Albert isn't normal.
Yeah, but see, like you're organized. You're way too organized to be fucking ADHD. Maybe you're OCD or something. You know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that is, but maybe.
No, because I do the same thing that Noel does. I strategically place things so I don't forget
And
it.
I have to have like 10 alarms.
And then same thing, like
Pinche
fucking,
hue- this was huevo. Not that way.
like last week on my way to work. I
Hey,
was
wait.
like-
When we called you today, were
Yeah.
you still sleeping?
No, I was like awake for like 5-10 minutes.
No, that's the same thing. That's why I said yo.
No, I wasn't. Yo, I was like.
All
just
right.
But anyways, like last week, fucking when I was going to work, for example, like I fill up my shit with water, my wallet,
You have
whatever.
to have a steady routine.
And on my way out, I forgot my fucking lunch, and I was already like almost on the fucking freeway. And I was like, God damn it! So I
Did
had to
you
like,
turn around.
yeah.
You should give me some pills. I think my brother has this.
And on the way down, like as I'm waking up and going down, like, oh yeah, my lunch. I can't forget my lunch. Forgot my fucking lunch.
Damn. So, just real.
And the worst part about it is that you always remember when it's slightly too late.
Yeah, and then you have that decision of like,
Yeah,
should I go back
You're-
or
you
just
fuck
fuck
up
it,
again.
keep going?
you're driving down the road. You pinche go for. Fuck, dude! I forgot that.
So why do you
You
get
don't
mad
know.
when I forget shit then?
What did you forget? What are you talking about?
awake.
I need specifics.
Well,
You're too vague for me.
okay, Andy.
How am I Andy?
Because I ask a question, he's like, "What do you mean?"
What do you
'Cause
mean,
it sounds-
dude?
I
so,
like
like for
elaboration.
example, when I lost or I didn't lose it, I just forgot my ID at the house, right?
Sure.
And then I told Gilbert and I told David, I'm like, "Fuck, dude, I don't have my ID. I got my card, but I don't have my ID." And then I don't know, I'm still wearing this, but I'm like,
Yeah, me too.
yeah, I'm like, I'm still wearing this. I did shower, motherfucker.
Uh,
But like, if I would have told you, if it was you, me telling you, you would have freaked the fuck out that we had to go back. And Gilbert did kind of freak out, like, fuck. He's like, no, let's just go fucking straight in. But what I'm saying is, like, if I have the same type
Yeah,
of
yeah,
symptoms
sure.
you do, you would trip balls. But it's okay if you do it.
I don't think I would trip balls.
Okay. Then.
it definitely give you shit though.
Yes.
I mean, here's the thing. I don't like surprises. So if it's inconvenience or it gets in the way of plans or it's all fucked, I don't know. I just have a bad time.
I would fucking kill you guys if, like, at work, like, well, like, watch my brother and, like, the lunchbox thing, like, the super obvious shit for me. If I see you guys do something super obvious that you missed, like, I'd be tripping balls. Like,
See, and
how
that-
the fuck do you not see that, or how do you not think that or know that? Like about the lunchbox thing, right? Like he knew he had to get his lunch, but he forgot. Like, how do you forget your lunch? That's my question.
I wish I could. I wish I could tell you.
And my brother's that way,
I
and he
wish I could
doesn't.
tell
And
you.
he doesn't have a fucking. He doesn't have a real reason why. Like there's certain. So the
It's called
workflow,
executive dysfunction, dude.
like workflow, right? There's a workflow. There's a chart. There's things that you got to do in order, right? And he'll do something or skip something, and I'm just watching him. Like, I hope he catches it. I hope he catches it, and he doesn't. And then I tell him, like, hey, you missed this, and he's like, huh? Like nothing. But he knows what he needs to do. But when like you point it out, like, hey, dude, you forgot your lunch. You're like, I don't know. I just forgot.
Yeah. No, and then like that's part of it too. Like at work, I noticed now, like now that I got my pills again, like I notice it fills in the spots where I would like fuck up. I'm not saying I'm like oh I'm completely good, but it's like it just makes it so much better because like you got to do this or put this wire here or whatever the fuck, and this definitely helps with forgetting shit or just it helps mitigate the issues.
So how does that affect like your everyday? Just for like the viewers, how does it affect your everyday life as a dad and as an employee?
Well, it definitely makes me
Like, do you forget certain things with your kids or
Forget
at
your
work?
kid exists sometimes.
God.
no, like it definitely makes me I guess attack shit more. Like like we usually give the kids a bath like every day. So it makes me like jump on it like okay, time to get in there. Like it kind of helps put the plan it helps see things ahead of time now.
So you just have a routine, basically.
Kind of helps me stick on it or like okay, well here comes this part and then here comes this part, here comes this part. If I wasn't on it, I'm like
So how do you manage it at work if there is no routine? Because obviously I'm gonna guess in your trade there's no routine. You don't wire something from 9 to 10 or do something.
no,
from,
it's it's just different. And that's the thing. Like every job you go to is different because everything is not the same. Like
It's a different scope.
yeah, so like this building, you need to run the whole fucking wire through it, or this building needs the tubes for fucking data wire, or this building doesn't need just wire. You need to put the EMT to put the wire in
But
there.
does that like drive you nuts though? Since like
No,
have
it's actually
ADD?
I actually kind of like it.
Yeah.
It kind of keeps my mind engaged and just kind of going
see,
the
and
entire
that-
time.
And that's another thing. You have to keep your mind engaged, or otherwise you get bored as
Keep
fuck.
it engaged. Gopher.
So
and
you-
then, I
and
think
that's
that's
the
also
thing.
Hey, we got 2 minutes, and we'll do a break.
All right,
Well,
let
then
me
just-
just finish. Or you gonna say?
Yeah, let me just wrap it up real quick. And I guess that also feel like it's also why I like the trade because we go to different spots and it's something new and it kind of keeps me engaged versus like, oh, this fucking thing again.
So if you
This
were on a
fucking thing
production
again.
line, you'd be like, I'm out.
Yeah, at some point, yeah.
Yeah.
It'd just be
Like
too
doing the
routine.
same shit, same spot
Yeah.
every fucking day.
Yeah,
We like
Yeah.
a challenge. You need a challenge. You need novel things. Otherwise, you
So
get
if I
bored
give you
quick.
something complicated, you're cool with that.
Yeah.
as
Or
long as
would
I
you be
wanna
like,
do
I
it.
don't want to do this?
Well,
You guys say you don't half-ass, but I feel like you do.
No, I mean,
no, I don't half-ass because I won't do it if I'm about to half-ass it. If I start something and I'm like half-assing it, I'm like, never mind. I guess I can't do this.
for
The
me,
way
it's
I
like
want to.
the code doesn't let me half-ass shit because you have to have shit up to code.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you do start half-assing shit, your fucking journeyman will be like, hey, the fuck are you doing? So it's putting me in a mode to not half-ass shit.
It's either all or nothing.
All right, well, we'll do a quick break,
All or
but we'll
nothing.
kind of go over some statistics from our friend Google, and then we can
Yeah, we can.
we'll look up some
elaborate on it.
statistics and elaborate on each and one of them.
Mm.
Yeah.
Interesting shit. All right, we'll be back.
What time is it?
10:30.